guys, HotTacos58 here. Today marks 10 years since Super Mario Maker was released. And to celebrate the occasion, I'm going to be watching the original E3 2014 announcement trailer, which I don't think I've ever actually seen, to be honest. Now, I cannot believe it's officially been 10 years since this game came out. When it first was released, I was first starting high school, which of course was a really huge adjustment for me. And I just couldn't wait for this game to come out. Because basically, as the title states, you're able to make your very own Mario levels in the style of the original Super Mario Bros. Game, Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, and New Super Mario Bros. U. And honestly, I wasn't really all that imaginative when I made my own levels. I think I only made like 6 of them in total, and I remember posting them too, but, you know, it just wasn't really all that creative back then. But anyway, once you make the levels, you're free to share them with people all around the world so that they can play them. And, well, people kind of make a lot of crazy levels. Like, so much so that you can't even tell what's going on. A lot of levels were just to mess with people and all that other stuff. But the game was really cool nonetheless. But after a while, I just kind of lost interest in it. I did play the 3DS version for a while. They released like a couple years later. But I ended up giving that to my sister. And then they released the sequel onto the Switch, Super Mario Maker 2, and that one introduced the new Super Mario 3D World style, which was pretty cool. It wasn't like a full-length like 3D level though. If we get like a Mario Maker game of that, that'd be really crazy. But Super Mario Maker was really cool. But honestly, it just kind of died down, and since the Wii U officially lost support last year, like, they discontinued the service on that. You can't really play the shared levels anymore. But fortunately, I was able to save a couple of the levels I enjoyed playing onto my own personal save file on there, so I can replay them anytime I want, even without the server. But regardless, it's really cool to see that Super Mario Maker officially turned 10 today. Now, I really don't know what to expect from this trailer. I don't think I've ever seen it. And honestly, I don't even remember how I found out about the game. I might have just been skimming around Mario Wiki a bit, and then Mario Maker was one of the featured articles and stuff or whatever. Top news. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this trailer, to be honest with you. I just mostly saw the newer stuff when the game was close to being released. Now, I really don't know what to expect from this trailer, so let's jump right in and see what E3 2014 has to offer us today. And click. Last one. There's the flagpole. Oh, you can definitely see how the style's changed. Even the grid pattern, that's kind of a...
Congratulations!
Oh, look at that, like original title and everything. Even the effects at the end seem kind of old-fashioned compared to the new one. Final one we got. The music is the same. I see the Mario Paint Fly. Does do like a mini game and stuff. Okay, so the alternate styles were still a thing. It seems like it's just the original game and the newer version so far. Yeah, you can definitely. Oh, they had the weird mushroom, but they had like a original effect there, different effect there. They still had that. Yep, only on the Wii U. And honestly, I really don't understand why that console was so hated. It seemed like a pretty cool concept at the time, honestly. And even the Switch ended up becoming like a newer version of that, you know? Yeah, it's pretty cool to see how much the game really changed in the year since it was first announced. Honestly, I don't remember that grid pattern being there once you've started the level. I think it's kind of there when you are building the level, but not during the final result. It seems like they just had two styles planned at the time. Super Mario 3 and World were added later on, apparently. I remember a lot of people were wondering why Super Mario Brothers 2 wasn't included on the style list, but I can kind of see why, honestly. Probably make things way too complicated. They had the weird mushroom, which in the final version, when Mario takes it, he becomes really tall and lanky, kind of like Waluigi, but here it just kind of makes him grow a little taller. So it's kind of cool to see how that changed as well. You can add like certain effects to a level, like fireworks, people cheering and stuff. It seems like this congratulations thing is kind of like a prototype of that. And even the title, that's kind of like a beta version and stuff too. Yeah, it's pretty cool to see how much this game has changed in the past year since it was announced. And honestly, it's just hard to believe that 10 years had finally passed. I remember being so hyped for this game, and I still think it's cool. I just kind of lost interest in it after a while, but still. Mario Maker still goes pretty strong today, even though I don't really play the sequel all that often, mainly because I don't have a Nintendo Switch account. So that just kind of makes it difficult to play other people's levels. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that Mario Maker officially turned 10. It's hard to believe it's been that long. Anyway, that does it for this reaction video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Later.